Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. The All Stars played and they beat Stellenbosch 2-1. It was a good game. Kune spectacular. We got to see Mfundo Vilakazi and the new young players that are coming into the PSL. But before we get into that, like and subscribe and keep supporting the channel and comment and everything. And remember the skippers. Ting, ting, ting. But yeah, guys, welcome to the channel. It was amazing to see Kune. This reminded me of Itumeleng Kune at his best. Best, 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 best. If you remember Kune from back in the days, like, yes, he had those mistakes that he made on the field, but like the saves he was making were amazing. Like, I won't lie. Watching this Kune made me remember how it was like to win. This Kune had win in him. This Itumeleng Kune wanted to win, guys. Like, this is the thing Chiefs was missing. But yeah, let me get to the game. The game was amazing. The truth of the matter is the All Stars players only had 2 days to train, so they didn't have much in terms of this time to really get a proper playing style or whatever. It was just much of a game plan, and because you guys were talented, go. And then Stellenbosch had its chances, but Ukune was on form. But one thing I want to say to you guys is I hope you guys see what happens when you have a team compiled of good players in a team. When you have good players in a team, something can happen. And this is why I'm saying Chiefs lacks this. Because when I say Chiefs lacks this, the All Stars team had no connection, like real connection. But because they have these individual brilliant moments of players, they won the match. An amazing free kick. Hey, if you don't shoot, you don't eat, Baba. Like, you have to shoot. Mfundo Vilakazi got it on target. Sage Stevens made his blunders goal. Dupree took that chance. Dupree, hey, you miss a lot of chances, my friend. Like, I think in this 10 period, you need to practice shooting. Because I don't know how many one-on-ones you got coming out. But yeah, it was an amazing game. And to those of you, I have been saying this for a number of months. Guti, no, maybe not on this channel too much, but on Nkosi Nation with Umpilo. Guti Van Veek is a very good player. Very good player. He just needs the right coaches to get the goals out of him. The goals, because, yeah, there's something really dangerous. He reminds me of Kama Billiard when you are still at Cape Town's what is it? Ex Cape Town, when it was called ex Cape Town. There's like this ability to just take on players and find little pockets of spaces. That boy can be good with the right coaching. But yeah, the game was amazing. I will shout out to that right back, your Pirates. He has heart. He's so small. He's a short guy, but like the heart. What is his name? Is it Ujabuma Mukone? That boy plays. Look, there are a lot of things that are still missing in his game. You can tell Guti he needs like some polishing, but he's the kind of player you need to put in the first team already because he needs to get polished every day. But like, he's small in stature, but like the heart in that boy, yeah. And Ukaba, you almost broke that boy's career, but yeah. And then there's so many amazing things I want to chat about, but let's chat about the Chiefs players first. Itumeleng Kune, amazing, brilliant, fantastic, everything under the sun. That was Itumeleng Kune. Let's get back to Mfundo Vilakazi. Mfundo Vilakazi, what do I have to say about him? What's my assessment of him as a player from my first view of him? And this is what I have to say about Mfundo Vilakazi. One, I am scared. I am very scared about Mfundo Vilakazi at specifically Kaizer Chiefs. Maybe with Kevin Johnson, it will be good. I don't know, but I'm scared. Why are you guys are gonna say he had a good game? Why are you scared? I'm going to say this. He had these little moments of not knowing who he is, and it reminded me of Shabalala. And when I say these moments, I'm like, there were moments where he had to be arrogant. Like when he got to the ball, he wanted to pass Ukwem. If he had the arrogance, he was going to shoot that ball. Like, it was like a penalty shot at that point. It was almost like a penalty. He should have just picked the spot to take a shot. Yes, he had a good idea to pass Quem, but if there was VAR, Quem was probably going to be offside. And then, you see. But like, I just want to say this about Mfundo Vilakazi. We still have to work that boy. we still have to work him. You can tell he doesn't cover certain areas of the ground well, especially in defense. The reason why I'm saying this, Van Veek was just vitisaring Mfundo Vilakazi in defense. And this is something I always complain about, is that our players don't have a sense of defense, especially the DDC players. I don't know why, but like they defending is very poor. They don't know how to guide a player. They don't know how to force a player into certain spaces to help them. Like Mfundo Vilakazi kept giving Van Veek enough space to make decisions, and Van Veek would just beat him at pace. Like simple, beat him at pace, one or two, beat him at pace. My worry is those kind of things. But like in attack, look, Mfundo Vilakazi had the kind of debut that you wish a young player has. It's like it had elements of fearlessness, it had elements of mistakes, it had elegant elements of like being unsure, it had elements of being too casual. That was what his debut had. Yes, he scored a goal, brilliant. There are moments where he could have given a simple pass. He tried for the extravagant pass, immature kind of thing, you know. Then there were moments where he got the ball and he looked comfortable. He played it simple. Like when he was still trying to get into the game, he was just getting the ball, opening up, like opening his face of the body, finding someone, making his life simple, like getting his rhythm into the game. And I was like, oh, like this boy with the right coaching can be amazing. He has so much in his brain and like his feet, and he has that touch, he has finesse, he has elegance in how he carries the ball. And he needs, the one thing I want him to work on, very important, apart from the defending, that is very important because he won't make the squad if he doesn't know how to position himself and know how to defend when Chiefs is defending. But the one thing I want him to work on is bettering his speed, bettering his takeoff, bettering his, like, I think his legs need to find someone who's gonna coach him, train him into quicker takeoffs, more speed, more agility, you know, make quicker decisions. I feel like that is the one element that is still, he has this more relaxed thing, but if he has this quicker step or quicker takeoff, I think he can get more goals. I think he can create more assists. I think he can vitiza a lot more players. So that's what I wanted to say about him. And then Dupree was amazing. Good. Like Dupree was Dupree. He will miss those chances, but he will score. He will do create good chances. But he scored. Two Chiefs players scored, and Utumile Kune saved all stars. So it was like a case of Chiefs game. And then Vikum Kwana, very interesting player. A lot of you who watch Vikum Kwana today will say he didn't do much, but like I watched this boy like with a very focused mindset, and I was like, this boy, I feel will be wasted in the DDC. I honestly think he will be wasted in the DDC. I am not saying he was great. I'm not saying he was amazing, but he looks coachable. He looks coachable. When I say coachable, he did things that youngsters don't. He played with a mature mind for a 17-year-old. It was very weird for me. He played like a seasoned player. When I say seasoned, I don't mean he did anything extravagant. He would get the ball, find someone pass. He would open space, find someone pass. He wasn't not like the one thing you want him to build in his game is more of a character or personality. So he needs to want the ball more, etc. But like you can tell that he's still getting in. He's like only 17. This year he's gonna be turning 18. So the more game time he gets, he hasn't even been playing with the DDC and MDC. So you can tell when he gets into the playing with the DDC and MDC, he will get to a new level. But there's something about him that was a very interesting. Like I was watching him and I was like, with the right coach, this boy has something very dangerous in him. Like I know a lot of you watched him and like, what is this guy talking about? But just watch how simple he made the game and how positive he was playing. He was not doing these negative things. He would scan, see, like no one just came and muscled him or just took the ball off him. He found ways to figure out where people are, or and know when to release the ball, know when to hold the ball. With the right coaching, he could be something very dangerous. And yeah, like I enjoyed watching the youngsters. There's a boy, I think his name is Tabo Nkabinde. I don't know what team he plays for, but when that boy started playing, I think he came on in the second half. There's a confidence in that small boy. I think it's Tabo Nkabinde, if I'm not mistaken. That boy in the heart of midfield was showing comfortability for a youngster playing against so many senior players. He would get the ball, turn, he would look for Unjo. He would, like, you would tell, but this boy with the right guidance, there's something in that boy. I spoke of him going a good player. The other boys, yeah, they were nervous, you could tell. But obviously, the player, like when Lodge came in, the game was so exciting. Like, say what you want about Lodge. You know, one thing I actually picked up about Lodge, is it not weird how it feels like Lodge and Dupree need each other? Was it me who saw this connection, instant connection between Dupree and Lodge? It was interesting. There's two things, there are a few combinations I saw there. Lodge, Dupree. It's like Dupree understands Lodge and Lodge understands Dupree. Lodge knows that Dupree will go. Lodge will find Dupree. Dupree knows when Lodge will be looking for him. It was like Modi can't find these guys, would never find Dupree the way Lodge finds Dupree. Like, I don't know, but I saw something special in Lodge and Dupree combination. Ndlondlo and Mfundo Vilakazi, the trust that Ndlondlo gave to Mfundo Vilakazi in this game. Because let's be honest, I was very worried when I saw Mfundo Vilakazi playing at 8, because I said 8 has a lot of responsibility, especially because you could see Ndlondlo was working overtime in this game to cover all the mistakes from the youngsters, because the 2 8s were young players and Ndlondlo was covering all their mistakes. So Ndlondlo has an amazing game. But like, Mfundo Vilakazi is the trust he had. But in the first half, I was like, yeah, Mfundo Vilakazi can play 8, but I feel like he needs to be more upfront. I feel like 8 was limiting his game. When they put him on the wing in the second half, I felt like, yeah, this feels more like it will unleash him more when he gets the ball on the wing, and like he can find the spaces. Like before Kune almost got his leg broken. Did you see how Mfundo Vilakazi found him? It was interesting to watch. I am very happy with the game. Yes, Stellenbosch missed a lot of chances. Stellenbosch, yeah, they missed. It was their game, but like, yeah, they missed. Yes, we can say Kune was amazing. Let's be honest, Kune was amazing. But Stellenbosch, I won't lie, they are a very good team. I saw today another element of them, how they find each other, how they pick each other up. Amazing. Jabulo Ngcobo. Hey, Jabulo Ngcobo was very shaky in the first half, nyana, in the first few minutes, but then he picked up. Mphahlele was solid. I think he had a decent game. The left back, the young left back, they were vitisaring him. They even substituted him because he was struggling. But like, it was a good game to watch, guys. It was good. And the one piece of advice I want to add to this thing before I end is that the one thing this game taught me as a Kaizer Chiefs fan is that with quality, you can do anything. With quality, you can go and beat a team that has been together for years. With quality players, with the best players, you can do anything. And that is something I wish Kaizer Chiefs management picked up today. These guys played 2 days, but because there was Kune, then there was Ngcobo Mphahlele, then there was Ndlondlo, then there was Dupree, that spine, and then Victor Litswalo putting pressures in the right place. That spine of experienced players gave so much opportunity to the young players to make mistakes and to be positive. That solid spine was amazing. So that's one thing I picked up from this game. Having quality players is very important, and don't let people lie to you. Quality players wins you a cup when you've only been together 2 days. Quality players makes the youngsters comfortable and perform. Quality players brings the best out of players like Kune to get the crack and the one what we know out of. Quality, 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 quality is what I saw today. I'll give maybe some ratings tomorrow, but it was an amazing game. Amakhosi for life. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.